So hey guys, I thought I'd do a reaction to one of the Sugar Snaps videos live. So here goes. Should I turn this way, or do we really care what they say in their super chats? Let's just see. I'm a sycophantic sugar, and I'm delusional. Black Queen. Okay. Sussex Positive. Okay. That music is it's like something you hear in a bloody supermarket, you know? Oh, it's not annoying. Prince handbag. Well, I bet they put Princess Mouton. Let me see. Well, there she is, Princess Mouton. Oh, get on with it, come on. The music's so bloody. Oh, there's Prince Merchie. And we'll have Princess Lullybucks a bit. There she is. Oh, for God's sake, it's music. Gimadoria. My God, Gimadoria. I suspect that's meant to be Grandma Doria, but yeah. You can even hardly call her. I don't know. Ways to support. Let's see what it is. Hell no, I will not be liking, sharing, or subscribing. Super chat, sticker chat. Mm-hmm. Cash App. The grift is real here. Memberships. For $1.99 you can be, oh God, I didn't even read that, but for squad time, $9.99. They've even got merch. Oh God. How long has this been? It's like a good 6 minutes. Really fluff. Oh God, let me skip this.
Sussex Saturday. I am VS Speaks Royally. I welcome you all. Thank you all for the sweet thoughts, comments, all that. I'm going to try to get through this without crying, but thank you all.
Why would you cry? Why would you cry? Like, you're talking about Mouton and handbag. Why the hell would you cry? Maybe Mouton's outfits, I don't know. But why would you cry? Oh. And the reason you're getting nice comments is because it's on subscriber mode only. So, unfortunately, if we have to leave you a comment, you have to be a subscriber, you sycophant. No thanks.
It's very sweet. I want to say, squad, y'all are family, you know? So, I was in several different live streams, usually in the clouds. I just dropped down once or twice when I saw I didn't want to be a complete distraction to a content creator's chat. So, but I do thank you all for your condolences and prayers and thoughts and all that. It is greatly appreciated.
My condolences that you support The Duke and Duchess of Griftness. Yes, I feel so sorry for you. That you're so delusional that you would support these two imbeciles and, yeah, and all of their grifts. I am sorry.
He is in a much better place. He has greater peace. And
Oops. Oh, somebody's obviously died. Oops. Sorry, but yeah, sorry. Sorry. I'm so sorry. That's so insensitive of me.
no. Yes. So let me see what we have. There's a lot, so I need to explain some things before we get into everything.
Oh, God, please don't.
I have so much content that I can't even bring it all in. I probably need to come up with another system, maybe do PowerPoint and then I can have 5 million slides, but just in how I do my content. So
Imagine
I'm a
having 5 million slides of these two on your device. That is what you call a stalker, or I don't know. 5 million slides of these two.
to go through the early part of the week for Invictus Games 10th anniversary, remove the stuff as I'm
Who
going through it,
cares?
and then bring in because we have day 2 of Nigeria. And
Again, who cares?
okay, let me just say, I'm loving all of the content that I'm seeing and all. So
I bet you are. I bet you're not. Be honest with yourself, Myth. You're not loving the content. You're loving the bucks it's bringing you. Because if you weren't, you wouldn't have had about 20 different ways in which to pay you. So let's be honest about it. You're loving the fact of the grift. Don't lie to your subscribers. Don't lie to them. Be honest.
we are well fed, y'all. Squad, we couldn't really be complaining about much. Let the others do that. And give the shovel. I don't think he should have been pictured with a shovel, but I'll get to that in trash time. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. All right, so hello to
I don't know
everyone.
who the shower.
I know I said I wasn't going to do a live stream, but
The bucks. The bucks are too. It's too easy, isn't it? You weren't going to do a live stream, but you couldn't resist those smegging bucks. And the super chats, the super stickers, the merch, the cash apps.
these can be a little wishy-washy here and there, in the moment. So,
Or the
woo, alrighty
memberships.
then. So let me come up here
Just hurry
so I
up.
can at least try to
Okay.
get through some of the content and then remove a lot of it so that I can bring in the other stuff. So,
I'm skipping.
permitted. This channel, for the reminder, for those that might be in the clouds and not sure what this channel is all about, we are about hashtag House of Sussex. This is a Sussex positive channel. You can leave your loopy doopy
God.
comments when the live stream ends. I'll probably block you, but I might entertain you for a little bit. Anyway, earlier in the week, there was Invictus Games 10th anniversary. They had a conversations and then they also had a service. So in the conversations, the Invictus Games Foundation has been posting a lot of information. So if you're on the app formerly known as one of their other social medias, you would have seen all of this information. So um, fair warning, I'll probably go into a part of trash time at some point very soon. So anyway, I love this because it showed I am 10 and it's like here's to 10 years of changing lives and saving lives at the Invictus Games Foundation. So kudos to the founder and patron, Prince Harry.
Lies. Start off with a lie right away. Was it founded by Prince Handbag? It was William actually founded it and brought Handbag on board. But of course they got the idea from the Warrior Games from America. But you delusional sycophants, yeah, you like to claim it as handbags. So
Many tried to attribute to others. It was a brainchild of his. He got it off the
just keep believing your own lies. Oh my God.
around with a lot of help. He never walks around to take the credit. He acknowledges that there's always been
What?
so many more behind the scenes.
He never, like, the two of them never walk around to take the credit. What do you call what they did in, was it Germany? Like, they stole the entire show, they stole the show. They even had Miss Chicken Legs herself marching in front of veterans, looking like an imbecile, like she was at some kind of, I don't know, KFC fashion walk show. So they never like to take the credit. They were front and centre of everything. They stole all the credit.
That have helped. And, you know, you see his heart through these games and his interactions. And as we're going to see some interactions with some of the wounded military personnel in Nigeria. So it's just so reminiscent.
Oh my God. Which they're there for a PR extra. Oh, I'm just going to keep pausing this just to like. It's a PR exercise while they're in Nigeria.
Of his mother, it is just incredible. But anyway, for this service,
he's basically in Nigeria with his mother, because doesn't Mouton speak to his mother? You know, I know she's a lot of things, but a person that speaks to the dead, I didn't know that. But yeah, she claims she speaks to Diana. It's weird, but okay. Oh God, what other naff are they going to come out with?
Harry arrived to thunderous cheers.
No, I didn't.
I dared someone to say that there were boos. I really did, but
the ones that were there probably cheating are probably paid for. You can't actually pay for people to go and stand in the crowd and applaud and stuff. Well, there were boos, rapturous cheers. I don't know, like, what you were watching. We certainly weren't watching the same thing.
Didn't see, and I didn't try to go down rabbit holes. I just accepted, okay, hey, we've got Harry, he's arrived.
Fortunately,
this is just
to put up with a little wimp.
Okay, so he's going on up the steps, and yes, he's wearing medals.
Oh my God, are you
going
to
sit one
there?
that they always are crying about, but we'll get to why that probably is. And here he is going in and greeting. Now,
is this woman going to sit there basically like we're on some kind of blind channel where she has to describe every single thing that he does? Here's handbag taking a step. Here he goes up the next step. Here's handbag reaching for the door handle. He's pulling the door open. Is that what we're going to get? Because we don't need you to describe exactly everything that he's doing. We can see it for ourselves.
What really got most of us is while, and I'm going to say it just how I thought it, while the quote royal end quote family members did not attend.
Yeah, because they're too scared because they know that this little twerp, if they send him, it's going to end up in the media. Plus, in case you've forgotten, I was going to call you a dip, S-H-I-T there, but I'm not swearing anymore on my channel. Dip shiz. The King and Catherine have cancer at the moment and are going through chemotherapy, which can make you extremely ill. And you can't be around many people because it lowers your immune system. So why would they put their own health at risk by going somewhere with this little twerp you cannot trust to say anything around?
Harry's mother's family did, and they rode at dawn. Do you understand what I'm saying?
They don't have cancer and don't have low immune systems. God almighty.
The Spencers arrived. So touching. His aunt, uncle, cousin.
It's also been said as well that the Spencers would go to the opening of an envelope, just like handbag, but Just saying.
who's very handsome, I must add, but nevertheless. um,
Yeah, maybe this is for the
so
blind people. James
taking
Harry's
most by
handsome.
surprise. But the petty eddies over there, or the petty peggers over there, really.
Eh. She said it, not me. She said the word pegger, pagan. Old Mouton's nickname. Just saying.
Have egg on their face, and that's being kind by saying egg. But yes, Charles Spencer was there. It was a beautiful video clip of Harry greeting them
Oh, God's
when they
sake.
were
Such a
inside the
fan.
chapel, and family. That's the word that came to mind when I saw them there. Family.
Oh, shut up.
Not asking for stipulations, not asking for anything other than to support family. And
Why would his family support him after everything that he has done to them? Why? He's disparaged them in interviews, books, Netflix, podcasts, him and this viper of a wife. Why the hell would they even contemplate and supporting that little weasel? I'm damn sure I wouldn't support someone that did that to me. So why the hell would they go and support him? He's untrustworthy. He cannot be trusted. And again, they have extremely serious medical conditions at the moment. So why would they even risk? Why would they risk possibly getting ill from meeting that weasel? Why would they risk any stories getting out, being sold to American media outlets, or sold to you lot for that matter? Why would they risk that?
you'll see
God,
in a little bit,
these
someone
people are
had,
delusional.
a squatty had some comment, and it was just beautiful, and I saved it. So, this was shared by Royal Suitor, and it's from the Hello magazine. I just highlighted it because I was like, yeah, I'm not going to click to share the link. It is a tabloid, okay? But
Better put my charger
just
on.
in a
Hold on.
quote that was shared, we wouldn't be here without Prince Harry, would we? We wouldn't be here without his initial vision, without his drive, without his influence, without his ability to convince.
Yeah, you heard it, people. Blame handbag for the sugars, because we certainly wouldn't have these nitwits if it wasn't for him and Mouton.
This international community of those who have served and continue to serve. So
You
that is so
suck up.
important because service is universal. Okay.
Service. What service?
All right.
They serve
So she also
themselves.
shared this, that this year marks the 10th anniversary of We Are in Invictus, a milestone defined by courage, resilience, and strength. Over the past few days, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, paid tribute to the foundation's legacy by
Oh,
participating
skip.
shared by the Invictus Games Foundation. Took me out a little bit. So the three people pictured are family, husband, wife, and daughter. She served. I'll try to get through it without crying.
Oh my God.
This is the importance of the Invictus.
Calm down. Calm down, Karen. You have to crying over him. Oh my days. Ugh.
Game. So when Squad does not tolerate the Rangers going after and saying the most craziest and hateful things, this is why.
Wait, that's what Invictus put out. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my mum back. My God. Oh yeah, that's right. Mouton is Diana incarnate. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my wife back. We're giving you your wife back. Unfortunately, like, she's not went anywhere. So I don't know what they mean by that. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my life back. Huh. Makes no sense.
Thank you for Invictus for giving me my mum back. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my wife back. Thank you, Invictus, for giving me my life back.
Invictus, not Invictus.
John, Maya, and Michelle Turner. So hashtag
Oh,
Team
skip.
UK Vice Captain Michelle Turner and Miller
Skip, skip,
side
skip.
when he
We don't
came up
care.
the steps and came out the door. So I just thought that was a good picture to share. And here are the crowds.
Yeah, maybe about
Um,
50,
screaming, and
30
there's
people.
video clips, and he actually, instead of just getting in the car and driving off, like the security guy had opened the door and he took a right and went to the crowd, and
That's so
there was
nice.
a baby Ranger that will be coming up that talks about I should have kept Baby Ranger in line with this, just talking about the walkabout. Here's Harry, and there was something said about, a certain medal that he's not wearing. Now, let me just say it here. We hear a lot on Harry not wearing that Conure Nation medal that his father gave him. Well, the Khan's picture is or image is also on that medal.
Ooh,
Harry
Conure Nation. Yeah, your fave little Prince handbag there will happily use the titles and the influence of the royal family, but he's too good. Yes, he's too good to wear a coronation medal. But he'll use the fact that he's King Charles' son at any chance he can get to make a quick buck, won't he?
is
Get a
Diana's
grip.
son. So why would he wear a medal that has the woman that, basically destroyed his mother's life in the literal sense, in my opinion.
What?
Okay, I'm gonna move on from.
Camilla didn't kill Diana, you stupid witch. Like, I'm sorry, like to insult witches, but Camilla didn't kill Diana. There's, oh god, there was an inquest done in it. The driver had been drinking, and yes, it's sad that Diana died. She was beloved. I love Diana. Love Diana. She died on the same day as my daughter was born. I remember the day to a T and when it happened, the shock. But Camilla didn't kill Diana. And you call us derangers. You're the one that sound deranged. The conspiracy theory you're coming out with now is ludicrous.
But just when you hear the UK media whine about that medal, let the quickest, if you happen to respond.
We whine about it because he uses the titles. He happily uses the titles given to him by the royal family, given to that wife of his by the royal family. That's the reason we whine, because they'll happily use those titles to make a quick buck. That's why people are annoyed. They'll happily use the titles of a country that it claimed to despise for a quick buck. That's why we whine. Oh.
I would say just ignore them. But even the derangers is, why would he wear the image, a medal with the image of, number one, someone that didn't even serve, but number two, someone that destroyed his child?
Utter lies. Charles actually did serve. he did serve. So yeah, maybe try learning your history. That's the trouble with people that comment on the royal family that aren't from the UK. They just know nothing, absolutely nothing. Charles was like the first royal to go to university. He did serve. So yeah, shut up and speak. Stop speaking of something you know nothing of.
Family, basically. So here's Harry. See all the cameras, just there's a lot of people there.
Oh yeah, I
And
thought the clicks. I thought the click of a camera gave Harry the shivers, gave him PTSD, scared him so much that he had to go and hide in a corner somewhere, sucking on Meghan's thumb like a dummy tit. All I see there is yeah, it's media. Where's the so-called fans that you claim of? And yeah, they're probably shouting on his name, handbag, handbag, so they can get him to turn to get that picture. But yeah, I thought the camera clicks. It doesn't look like he's shivering that much to me. Looks like he's loving it.
With their cameras up and they're snapping, and the videos are just too much to see because it's just like, wow, he's loved.
Loving it,
Don't get
more
it
like.
twisted with the headlines, okay? And I just thought this was very interesting to see the photohogs, or however you want to say it, that they were there and getting their pictures, and the irrelevant one, right? All right, so um, this was a comment that somebody had, and I think it might have been out of an article, but okay, will sum up all the headlines that were once trying to be made. Just when it looked like the Sussexes didn't have a friend in London, just when it seemed as if Prince Harry would be shunned by his entire extended family. I mean, y'all really wanted that to happen. Okay. Every time he came to the UK, a one-man pestilence to be avoided like a contagion. Step sidestepped like a puddle, dodged like a bullet. Something remarkable happened. Enter the Spencers. So
who cares?
that was such a heartwarming moment.
Who cares? They're not like the main actors of the story. It'd be a whole different ballgame if an actual working member of the royal family, you know, the people with actual power and leverage and proper titles. Not one of them showed. Not one of them showed. And Harry is like avoided like the plague. He's radioactive. Absolutely radioactive. Maybe some folks showed up for him in London, but I can guarantee you this, coming from Britain, coming from the UK, the two of them are despised. And that, I know for a fact. Anybody that I've spoke to, who, yeah, well, obviously everybody in the UK knows who the royal family is. Anybody I've spoke to and asked about, what do you think of Mouton and Handbag? They're like, yeah, not, they're despised. Main reason they called the UK racist. And we're not a racist country, like William said. But Harry sure is. Nazi uniform, just saying. Colonies, a member, Colony's army, well, I wouldn't call him his buddy, but calling, a fellow soldier the P word, you know, I'll never ever say it out, but the PAKI word, which is a derogatory term for someone from Pakistan. So yeah, he's a racist one.
Harry was supported by family. That's the one thing that we could take away from the Invictus 10th anniversary. There was a lot of
It's not
touching moments, etc.
It's
And,
Invictus. Oh, God.
Harry turned up, showed out, and did what he does best, being himself, extending himself.
Moan.
In addition to that, so he made a surprise visit to Scotty's Little Soldiers patron, and these are bereaved children, military children, who have lost a parent or parents, and it was just pretty cool to see. There's different videos, there's different pictures, Harry being Harry and entertaining and charming.
Oh,
and
God. Skip.
There was a video on this particular post that Royal Suter shared, and it was a video of the chair of the NATO military committee, and he was there, met with Harry, booked and busy, and they are doing what they need to do for the work that they are very heavily involved in.
NATO. So, Harry's involved in NATO.
Royal Hillbillies.
Shut up.
All right, so Invictus Games 2025 social media account shared out that they had a blast and they had their event and
Skip,
I
skip, skip, skip,
yeah,
skip.
which
Don't care. Okay.
it is exceeding expectations. I'm just saying. We were all very excited, so I need to pop in when this stuff is loading, and then I can chat it up with y'all for just a little bit. So this, like I said, this is going to be a little bit longer
Oh,
of a live stream. And hello to all of those who have joined since I've been chatting it up, so to speak, running my mouth. And
skip, skip,
mm,
skip. Don't care.
okay, I think I have everything. Okay, I'm going to try to bring these across. Hopefully, I have the space to do that. Hopefully, you're still hearing me. There's almost 150 comments. Oh, Lord. I
Yep.
don't.
But she's counting those
Yes, they
dollar
are. Lottie,
signs.
Harry, and Meghan are just having a ball in Nigeria. They are very well loved in Africa. Yes. So the aunties and the
God.
well received Tina's aunt did get to meet um, them. So, ooh. The Nigerian squatties, I got a chance to hug Megan and greet her. There was a video out on the app formerly known as C-Mac, I'm done. Not a fuzzy video posted. Yeah. So Tina and Michelle had a Spaces on the app formerly known as, and
We all know who those two are. You know, angry Tina and moaning Michelle. So I didn't even know those two were still hanging around. So apparently they've moved from YouTube over to X. That's interesting. Wonder if they're still as hateful and nasty as they were before. Well, I suppose I can't really speak. I'm a bit of a B word as well, but only when it comes to you guys. Ugh.
there was some good information that was shared, especially for those that are in Nigeria, squatties that are sharing their pictures, videos, or whatever. Watermark them, so that way the tabloids won't just share. Because Tina was like, "They're sharing your stuff," and she shared a picture of herself. Yes, and
So they've actually, like, I can't remember where those two, like, nasty women are from, but I don't know if it's Nigeria. Like, so you meant to tell me that, like, you're so infatuated with these two that you would fly all the way to Nigeria, which is number 6 on the most dangerous countries, and again number 6 with the most terror attacks. You'd fly all the way there just to like get a hug from Dumb and Ditzy. Unbelievable.
she watermarked it, so in case somebody tried to. So
We'll still use it anyway, Angry
Hilda,
Tina and
sis, I
Moaning
see you in
Michelle.
the chat. All right. Let me just see if all of my day 2 loaded. Looks like it did. Now it's going to be some randomness to it because I really, yeah, we're just going to have to go with it. That way I can then remove a lot of the Nigeria part to get to trash time because y'all know, yeah.
What's trash
Anyway,
time?
so there was let me just move this out the way. There was a little trip that we are aware of as squatties, with our faves going to Nigeria. And when that was announced, I love that they kept it close to the cuff right up to the last moment. So Thursday, when we're like, well, I think it
No,
was
we
Thursday or it was
didn't.
Wednesday, it
We've
was
been
like,
on
oh,
for weeks.
they're going to be here Friday. And it was like, what? Over the weekend? Oh, my. So, yeah, it was just, let me take down my banner for a minute. Yeah, so May 9th. So that was Wednesday. Yeah, no, that was Thursday. Excuse me. My dates are a little off. That was Thursday. So it was, Prince Harry, wife to visit Nigeria on Friday. Everybody was like, what? I was thinking it was going to be like next weekend just because we weren't hearing dates, but I do love that, you know, keep it close to the cuff. No leaks. no leaks when it comes to them. So, more news was just saying that Prince Harry, Meghan,
The only leak stuff when it's not about them, it's about their family. Then we got all the leaks in the world, you know.
arrive in
Unbelievable.
Nigeria on Friday, and there's more details that were going to come out, and that's People Magazine. So, of course, they must have been approved to come in and travel with them. So, there was an itinerary that was released, and it just showed what was happening day one.
So this is the
Busy.
itinerary. Let's have a look at it. Hold on. Let's have a look. Zoom in. Sorry about that. Day one. Arrival in Nigeria. You don't say. Then a quiet reception. Visit to Chief of Defence Staff. This is how you know it's all paid for. Those two grifters haven't put their hand in their pocket for this. The Nigerian taxpayers have. Visit to, what's that say? Visit to something like academy, an institution appeared by the Archwell Foundation. What? An institution appeared by like fire whoever wrote this. Day two. Exhibition of novelty match, including a sitting volleyball match. I'd pay money to watch Mouton play volleyball. I really would. Between CDS team and Duke. I thought that said Duke Scam. But yeah, Duke's team. Reception for wounded and injured soldiers and families of fallen soldiers. Day three. Courtesy visit to Governor Bapix, I can't read that, of Lagos State. I wonder if they'll bring up the fact that Lagos is known for selling slaves. You know, the state that would not give up slavery until they were forced to by the British Empire. I doubt it, but you never know. Visit to school in Lagos, supported by Archwell Foundation, including a basketball exhibition match, reception before heading back to somewhere else. Day four, don't know, doesn't say. Harry and Meghan, Nigeria, the tour.
Fashion on point. Day two, and then of course day three, which let me just get my banner out the way for a while so that you can see that on day four, Monday, they depart from Nigeria. They have been so, oh my goodness. So I can tell you that today, that the squatties there that were at the event took in care packages and were feeding some children and those basically less fortunate. And I think it was 100 children, if I read Tina's post correctly. So I'm not going to cry.
Oh, God.
The hearts of the squatties. Y'all can say what you want. You could call us sugars. You could call us whatever. We show up and we put it into action.
I'll tell you what this to put into action. Why don't you take all your super chats that you've made on this video and all the AdSense that you've made in this video, and why don't you donate it to the place where they're taking the meals to? Because I don't think your faves are going to do that, because they jump on bandwagons, they jump on people's initiatives that they've started, and take credit for everything. And the angry Tina and that flew, like you're telling me, the angry Tina and that mad Michelle have flown all the way to Nigeria with food to take it to the less fortunate. I don't believe that. I really just do not believe that. There's rules about taking food and that to like other countries. And and I don't know if they've got their days ahead and bought food and then started cooking it. So if that is the case, how did they know the itinerary? Because if you're saying that they kept it quiet, how did they know where Handbag and Mouton were going to go if it was all kept hush-hush? Because they would probably need to for security reasons due to Nigeria being such a dangerous country. So how did they know? Unless they're like on the payroll. Unless that could be it. But I'm sorry, let me get my little tiny violin out while you squeak out a tear. Because, yeah, I'm not you also buying your crying either. Anything for a quick buck. Let's see how many bloody, like the super chats that you're grabbing just for squeezing out a tear. What can you do what Meghan does? Can you squeeze one out your left eye too?
Know how we feel, and we are the extension of Harry and Meghan. So people can say what they want.
Oh, go right.
But when squatties show up, squatties show out. Okay, so in a good way, not always
Also,
in a
another
bad.
point.
Right.
Again, how did they know when to go to Nigeria if they only just announced it? You said that you thought they were going to be there next week. So how did Angry Tina and Mad Michelle know when to go to Nigeria and know when Handbag and Mouton was going to be there if it's so hush-hush? How did you know that? Interesting. Oh, there go the super chats, told you.
So, this took me out. I chuckled when I saw it, and I had to share it. So for some of you
Love
may
me
know,
some
some of you may
you.
not know.
So the one say,
Meghan was in the UK, but
good
she
for
was in
you.
Heathrow waiting on Harry in the Windsor suite.
Oh, the winds are sweet. Just getting off their private jet, and the winds are sweet. So you know they're not roughing it. Wonder how many meals they donated. I doubt any. I doubt any. These two are unbelievable. But you imbeciles will still grift and graft for them and let them take all the credit. But I just would love to know how you knew. How did they know when they would be there? How did they know where they would be in order to like donate food to like a school that chicken legs in our handbag would be visiting?
And we know about the Windsor suite because if you watched the Netflix series, you saw that that's where, So when they were ready to leave out of the country, they were there. So
What was that?
layover.
What was that? What you mean when they fled the country in fear for their life? Yeah, they'll happily go to somewhere like Nigeria. Like, as I say, it's one of the most dangerous countries in the entire planet. Unbelievable.
Come in. He takes care of. Get on the plane together, off to Nigeria. And the media is going crazy, as are the derangers. Okay, let's get to it. Nigeria.
No, we're not going crazy. We're just calling out their hypocrisy. See, remember that dress that she wore? What the hell was that? Like, it's like a sack she's wearing. And she's going to a predominantly Islamic country where people are... and if you know anything about, like, Sharia countries, they're very conservative. Yet she goes in a backless dress with one little strip down her back. The rest you can see, arms shown, etc. I know this. I've been to Islamic countries. You wouldn't, you can't, you're not, yeah, you get kidnapped if you're walking around scantily dressed like that. Have a bit of respect for the country that you're visiting. Have a bit of respect for their laws and their religion. That is not respectful what she was wearing. But of course, sycophants like you, I know you call us derangers, but being deranged is being obsessed with people. And like, I certainly am not obsessed with it. I actually even grudge doing a video about these two. I blatantly really grudge it. I heavily grudge it. only doing this because I'm trying to show people like how utterly, utterly sycophantic and gold straw up the ass you people sound. You sound like stalkers.
Arrive. This is, I believe it's called the Windsor. It's a Windsor dress or something to that effect. Somehow the UK media is trying to say she's giving ode to the UK.
What? No,
You
no.
know that image I show at the end of the live streams, and I say that it's up and it's stuck. Yes, see, most of y'all know what I'm talking about. That's the ode that you deserve, UK. So love this dress. Long. It is hot, 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 hot
You
over.
literally think you're slanging us off by saying what we're trying. I don't even know what you just said there. If that's your idea of a burn, like, go back to the drawing board, miss. Like, 'cause that's just not it. This is called the Windsor dress. I don't know. Maybe it starts with a W, but I'd add a HORE dress, but not Windsor. I can't imagine our queen ever wearing something like that. She would never go to a country and be so disrespectful, and wear something that goes against their beliefs and their culture. She would never ever wear something like this. So yeah, that's not really a burn. No. No. And the fact that you even laughed at your own joke when it wasn't funny. Yeah. It's weird.
There from what squaddies that are there are telling us. They were greeted warmly.
If you look
Her
around them, if you look around Harry and Mouton at this event, they're surrounded by guys with army personnel with machine guns. So yeah, I'd probably say that most people would greet them with a smile, especially if there's about 20 guys surrounding them with guns. Yeah. A country that has things like blasphemy laws, and yeah, they're at the Ministry of Defence. You can't really criticise the government or anything like that. So yeah, it's kind of like Iran, you can't really say too much through fear of repercussions. So I
her
don't know,
dress
just
just
saying.
was on point, and I know that at one point Mrs. S was like, "Oh, I want to see the back," and it took a while before someone actually
The
finally
back never
shared a
had a
picture
back.
that we saw the back of her dress. But yeah, the any protocol police out there could go shove it. Okay, I'm just gonna say, I told you I was gonna be somewhat a little bit on the trash time side. So I'm just going to share out some pictures. Most of the squaddy has
Ooh, is
seen
this
it. They were
trash?
greeted,
So
given beads,
scared.
gifts. Here is a reception, greeting, the fashions. Now, some are
I love
not,
the way
some
like
I
she's
think,
like describing everything to our followers. This is the reception. This is Harry taking the step. Is your subscribers that stupid that you have to describe every eensy little thing that these two do? Like, can your subscribers see on the screen? I can see it. What Dumb and Ditsy are doing. I don't know why you're describing it like your subscribers are imbeciles. Like, surely, like, they know what they're. I don't know. It's the sugars, I guess. Anything's possible.
expected Meghan to be in these bold colors and
Bold colours. Megan can be in these bold colours. She's in beige. Our favourite colour. Our favourite colour in the whole wide world. Beige. Oh.
it's on rare occasions that we've seen her in bold colors. We have not
Exactly.
seen
Exactly.
all of she has in store for us. We've seen enough. So I didn't get a chance to check right before the live stream started, but yeah. So here's the Archwell. Of course, that's why
I'll give you a clue. The next colour she wears is white. She wears the exact same suit and hairstyle and little vest top under her suit as Catherine wore. She likes to do that, old peg. She likes to copy Catherine.
So check both sites. You will get some good information.
Let's skip.
Pictures.
Oh,
Just gorgeous. Yes. So
God, get a room with her then.
very happy. They look rested. Of course, when they're together, they're much more relaxed than, if it was like solo dolo events. This is the cutest picture, I believe, that I'm waiting for it. I'm looking at the YouTube side. Yeah. This little 5-year-old.
Oh, is this the part where Mouton told the story? Oh, when Lily, the child genius, because my two children are Mozart and, I don't know, Socrates, those kind of genius level, when she looked in my eyes and said, I see myself in you, Mom. What she really should have said was, no, I don't know, maybe that's inappropriate. You sure you don't see all the guys I've been with inside me? I don't know, maybe that's inappropriate.
So precious. And if you saw the video with them singing and dancing with the kindergartners, just
No thanks.
adorable. This is all day one. See the cameras in the back there. I just have to laugh because there's a certain media group that's, yeah. I love this picture. Just candid.
I can't do this
and
anymore, guys. I can't do it. This woman is literally, like, would probably give her left arm to, like, I don't know, spend the night with Handbag and Mouton. Like, she probably would. She'd probably give her life to suck on Mouton's bunion feet. I can't listen to any more of the sycophantic, lovey-dovey, weird infatuation that this person has. I don't even know who this channel is. I just saw it. Who is this? VS Speaks Royally. I don't know. Yeah, I've never heard of this channel before. I just found it while I was scrolling and I saw they were live. I thought it might have been a Megxit channel and I wanted to see what they were saying. Unfortunately not. It's a sugar channel. And I rewinded it thinking it was a Megxit channel because it says like Speaks Royally. And yeah, lo and behold, it's not. It's a sugar channel. And I just can't. Like, if I wanted to torture myself, I'd put on a Sam Smith CD. But anyway, I'm going to go now. And I'll be back later to doing a live on Skinwalker Ranch. I hope you all join in for that. And yeah, my videos will not be this kind of reaction type anymore. I'm going to go back to doing usual editing stuff. I know I've been saying that while you'll be thinking, Angela, stop lying. But I do like I just wanted to react to this because as I realised it's a sugar channel, I wanted you guys just to see how utterly insane these people sound. And yeah, but so next video will have like my usual intro with the bagpipes and all the bells and whistles and stuff. It just costs a lot of money. I have to pay for editing software and it's so bloody expensive. Like, I nearly fainted when I saw that they put the price up. So I pay I can't even put the screenshot up here at the moment, but I'll do it in the next video. £40 a month for just my editing software, and I don't get paid obviously for making any of my videos. So it takes a lot. It takes hours and hours and hours and hours of time just to put together a video. Plus, you're paying for the editing software, plus any information behind paywalls, that kind of stuff. So if anybody wants to donate to the channel, I've got my PayPal. Anything helps. It truly does. Yeah, if you can. Another thing that does help is if you hit the like button, and please hit that subscribe button. But other than that, I'll get going now and I'll be back later. I love you all so much. Have a lovely day, weekend. Oh God, I can't even speak right now. Have a lovely day, have a lovely weekend, and again, love you. Bye.